Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this Monday morning. Got a great week planned and also a great show planned today. So let's get started with our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center. High today is going to be 75. Low tonight 52, and the water temperature is still at 65 degrees. All right, let's take a look at our tide chart. We'll do the river regions tomorrow, but the tide chart is brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery, and their motto is when caring counts. High today, the high tide was right after midnight, then the low tide is going to be at 10 o'clock this morning, and then another high tide at 6:15 this afternoon, and looking at the next couple of days, we're going to be getting in some neat tides over here. So now let's take a look at our fish and game forecast today, brought to us by Mark Coward of Edgewater Beach Realty. Mark's a great guy. Give him a call for any of your real estate needs anywhere in this local area. Mark can help you out. He's a hard-working man and a good fisherman too. Looking at our times this morning, 5:30 to 7:30. So just as soon as the show's over, run it there and catch you a big bass. And tonight, 5:55 to 7:55. That takes care of that time right there. Now let's set up our video. This is a great video on an Alabama youth hunt, and my granddaughter Ashley. Now Ashley is Whitney's little sister. Is Whitney, Ashley, and Mason. And Ashley's been reluctant to go hunting, and they finally talked her into going up there to the Alabama youth hunt. They're south of Birmingham. They'll go up there and get things set up. And just some great folks up there. They're big gold in that area. They just want to get young people out in the woods and enjoy the great outdoors, and they do a good job on this. So. The video is put together by Walter. Did a good job with it. So I know you're going to enjoy this youth hunt. So we're going to take our break and come back and start the video.
Hey, we're here eating lunch right now, and we're about to go south of Birmingham, Alabama for a youth hunt this weekend, and I think it's going to be fun. We're excited.
Well, it looks like my sister got a hold of the camera in the back seat.
Going to Alabama. Home of the beautiful. Going on a youth hunt.
Is everybody?
Need to make a big
It's now.
Sink it out my face now.
Now it is all fun and games until somebody gets their feelings hurt. Has this ever happened in your car?
Hey, Mason. Quit crying. Be nice.
When Derek Fussell of Camo Dreams called and asked if we would like to go on a youth hunt in Alabama, we said yes. It was organized by Central Alabama Kids Outdoors, and it's a non-profit organization that's created to get kids involved in the outdoors. So it has several hunts throughout the year and also raises funds to send kids on hunts that they would normally not be able to go on. So here at this event, we were able to see a lot of booths and exhibits. We took part in a silent auction and also took part in a live auction. Central Alabama Kids Outdoors.
Mr. Cole Smith, you also have a whitetail hunt with Mr. Derek. As well as you are going on a bear hunt. You're going to black bear. We're going to have a great time.
7:25. This is going to be for, we got a Savage 17, 18 months.
All right, we've got our guide, so tomorrow we're going to go hunting, and all we have to do is load our guns and shoot one. So we got up at 4:30, 4 o'clock, and got in our hunting clothes. So now all we have to do is go in the car, get the guns, and go shoot something. It feels good to wake up at 4 o'clock sometimes. I feel like a man.
Let's see how it goes.
You're doing all right.
It's 5:30 in the morning, and we have our guns and everything, so we're heading to the stands to hunt with JT.
Stand about 20 minutes. And JT thinks he sees a deer, and Mason thinks he sees a person. So I think that means that something's gonna die today. Shot, and we haven't seen anything, and my hopes are getting high. So we didn't get anything after 5 hours in the tree stand, and we heard that only one guy got a deer, so I guess today wasn't a good day. So we might be out here tomorrow. Gosh.
Now let's go see how Ashley did this morning.
Here we are in the tree stand. We've been here for about 3 hours. No signs of deer, but our guide says there should be some coming out between now and 11 o'clock. So, hopefully.
We'll see one soon. But we're having fun. It's fun just being in the woods and listening to the animals. Lots of squirrels, lots of birds. It's a beautiful morning.
Keep thinking they're deer.
Yeah.
But we're having a lot of fun, and I think I want to come back and do it again sometime soon. Well, we're about to call it a day. I saw a deer and I heard a deer. But we didn't shoot at the one we saw because it was very small. And I had a really good time today. And I want to come back and do it again.
Yes, and we want to thank Mr. Allen. Thank you, Mr. Allen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
He was very patient with us while we sneezed and coughed and sucked on cough drops.
We just finished our morning hunt at Mossy Point Hunting Club in Jefferson County, Alabama. And the boys didn't see any deer, but I saw one and heard one. And I think we all had a really good time.
He done slept half the morning.
I was tired. Went to bed
I slept for
10:30.
Dad got video of me. I was like,
We're glad to have these kids come out and hunt with us today at Mossy Point Hunting Club. We got 18 members. We got about 18 green fields as well. We got probably 20 stands or so out on the green fields. And we enjoy spending time with these kids. We hate we couldn't make it happen this morning time for them, but maybe we can this evening.
Now, no youth hunt is complete without some fun with deer sense.
why should I? Smell. Does it stink? Smell.
Yeah, stand for yourself. It's 2 to 1. Do it now. What? He's holding it in. Do it now. Do it. It stinks.
Well, he walked up to me with a little can of something and said, "Smell this." And I said, "Why should I?" And he said, "Just smell it." So I smelled it, and it smelled like deer urine. I guess it's supposed to attract the deer or something. It was horrible.
It's fun.
My son, the prankster, playing with deer pee.
We're back in the afternoon hunt. Here we're swapping stands, seeing if our luck changes. We're hoping that we can kill a big deer, all of us together today.
We're painted up, ready to go.
Our walk won't be too far, but it'll be all right. It's just gonna be kind of muddy. I hope you ain't scared to get your shoes dirty.
I'm not.
Out here, they'll usually come from about anywhere. Sometimes they'll walk down this little trail right here to your right, or sometimes, majority of the time, the ones I've seen have came out of that back right corner of the field. So just be ready, and we'll try to make it happen. This is actually one of my favorite fields. A guy in our club ran his trail camera out here on this field and got several nice deer. He's got a nice 3-point. He's got a nice little 7-point as well as an 8-point. So maybe this evening one of them will come out here and play with us and give Ashley a shot. Hang in there and we'll see. Ashley, there's a deer up there. Be easy when you get your gun up.
We'll be right back to see if Ashley can harvest her first deer. My sister, Ashley Woodrick, is in the stand with her guide, Mr. J.T. Bartley, at the Central Alabama Kids Outdoors Youth Hunt. She has a small doe in the food plot, and there hasn't been much deer movement at all, so now she has the green light from J.T. to help them reduce their doe population and hopefully for Ashley to bag her first deer.
squeeze the trigger correctly. She went way back off in there. I don't know why I'm shaking.
That's part of it. That's part of it.
Are you sure I hit her?
Yeah. Good job.
Hey. Let's go get her. What do you think Mason's gonna say? I don't feel bad at all. I thought I would feel bad, but I don't. I'm happy.
Don't stop.
They're heavier than I thought.
Ashley Woodrick. Didn't wake up.
Good job.
Baby girl, the deer slayer. How does it feel?
Awesome.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Tell her good job.
Good job, Ashley.
What happened to you, sleepyhead?
Okay.
I saw 2 deer and I was asleep and they tried to wake me up, but I go, and then I just fall back asleep.
And we watched it
So-
frolic and play for about 3 minutes in front of us, maybe 4. Couldn't get him up.
But I've already killed something.
He woke up and said, shh. And then he went back to sleep. And then he woke up again and went, why is the traffic so bad? And then he went back to sleep. He never knew. So when we finally got him up and we're walking out to the car, Alan said, do you know you slept through a deer and your sister killed a deer? And his face was like that. He had no idea. He didn't remember any of it. So we just had a condo that we slept in for about an hour. But we had fun. Ashley, I'm proud of you, baby.
Thank you.
You got blood on your face. Did Daddy do that?
I thought you were smearing black stuff on my face. I got my gun ready and he cocked it for me and I aimed it. I kind of freaked out. I didn't know if I should shoot it or not. And so I slowly pressed down on the trigger and I didn't know if I hit it or not because it just took off into the woods really fast. So I didn't know if I had hit it or not. And we replayed the video and I had hit it right where I'm supposed to. And we went down there and we found it and dragged it up.
So you're happy? I'm happy for you. That's a good girl.
I'm glad Walter and his kids came out here to hunt with us this evening, or all day actually. We didn't get done this morning, but this evening they hung in there with me for a while, and Ashley got her first deer. It's awesome being part of a kid's first deer. That's what gets kids, it keeps kids out of trouble for a while, get them in that great outdoors. And I'm glad to be a part of her first deer, for something she'll remember for the rest of her life.
This is the end of our hunt, and I want to thank Central Alabama Kids Outdoors for letting us come out here and have fun and kill a deer. So, I had a good time.
I hadn't seen nothing. I don't know what it was. Well, there was 2 doe in the field, but somebody fell asleep, and I was the only youth in the blind, so none of them got killed. But they're lucky. They're going to be dead next time.
You do know. What the heck? You do know that you were the one sleeping, right? Yeah. So that's actually pretty much your fault for going to sleep on the deer.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.